20 years ago, Ricky Martin walked out on the stage with Celia Cruz and Gloria Estefan at the Latin GRAMMY Awards and made history. Now, 2 decades later, he's back, and this time, he's hosting. You think back to that moment when you walked out, Gloria Estefan, Celia Cruz, it changed the way things are. So how does it feel to be back here now?
It is very special because it is an amazing platform for us Latin musicians to talk about our music, and then after that I was able to go around the world singing in Spanish, and I went to China, and I went to Australia and France, and many countries where Spanish is not spoken, and we were embraced, and not only that, so back then we were talking about the Latin explosion, right? And then all of a sudden, 20 years later, we're reliving everything with this wave of young new artists that are unapologetic, that are willing to say things that need to be talked about, and to be able to live it for the first time, and now to be able to still be part of it. It's nothing but gratitude for the crowd. Thank you.
You talk about those young artists, like someone like Bad Bunny.
For example.
Here you are, you're dropping your song today, the two of you. And
right.
It's a song, though, that harkens back to the 70s and is an anthem in many senses.
So it was very, very beautiful to receive a phone call from, you know, the gurus of tropical sounds, of Fania. And for them to say, listen, we trust you, we love what you do, and we would love for you to, we'll give you the masters, and we want you to play with these sounds and relive and revive all these rhythms. And then, you know, once again, fusion. We have bossa nova, we have Afro-Caribbean sounds, we have obviously, you know, salsa and pop, which is the main flag at this point. And once again, it's all about fusion. It's all about letting people know that when we get together with, you know, people that are influenced by different genres, and we sit down in the studio and we start exchanging ideas, it's been very refreshing, bro. It's been very healthy, and the reaction of the crowd. If I just go by social media, it's been insane.
People are losing their minds right now. Yeah,
I'm losing my mind.
And for people who don't know, this really is like an anthem in the Latin community, so people need to understand.
Yeah, I would like to compare, and with all the respect in the world, it's something like Hey Jude, you know, the la 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 la. Well, this song, which is called Cántalo, but originally was called Mi Gente. It's the same emotion. That's what this song creates in people, and especially for the Latin community. So it doesn't matter, you know, how old you are or where you come from, you will feel the same emotions. It's festive, but at the same time it's about unity. It's about telling people, go out there, have fun, be yourself, and be loud.
And this is, in a sense, kind of an anthem like La Vida Loca. 20 years ago, right? Well, I mean,
of course. Oh my God.
20 years.
She's into superstitions, black cats and voodoo dolls.
I would say Live in La Vida Loca and The Cup of Life. Those were the songs in my career, even though that was not the beginning of my career, but those were the songs that pretty much, you know, broke the boundaries and united cultures, and that's a song that I will always be singing. If I don't sing Living La Vida Loca, people will go, what's wrong with you? Yeah, we came for this.
Yeah.
And it's a big responsibility to be able to once again play with these sounds, and once again the fact that, you know, that Fania allowed me to play with these rhythms, it's just nothing but a gift.
What does it mean to be hosting the Grammys tonight? And I know Alicia Keys is going to be here.
Yeah.
She hosted the Grammys
Last year.
also, and that kind of changed the way we looked at things. When you had Alicia, Ella Kuchar, all these folks coming along. Here you go now hosting the Latin Grammys.
You know, it's very funny because since it's the anniversary of 20 years of a Latin Grammy, I was like, what can I do to be part of this celebration? I didn't release an album back then, so I was not eligible to be nominated. And all of a sudden I get a phone call from the Academy, and they say, Rick, would you? And I'm like, of course. I've never done this before. I've never hosted an award ceremony in my life. Am I anxious about it? I'm in a very beautiful and healthy way. Yes, I am anxious about it, but it's going to be fun. I'm surrounded by two amazing actresses, Rosalyn Sanchez, Paz Vega, and a great production who is really protecting us. And once again, it's very soulful. What we're preparing, what you're going to be able to see that evening, it's a very soulful gala, and we'll see what happens.
You did a little acting, and that went really, really well. So, I mean, maybe hosting will do the same. Is this the
Right,
beginning
like
of
a before and
something?
after
Could
kind
this
of-
be the beginning of something?
I need to be on stage. I need the immediate reaction of the audience, and let's see what. I don't know, man. Let's see what happens. I hope you enjoy what I do. I think we're ready.
I hear that you are going to come out and set the place on fire.
Who was in that rehearsal? Who?
That's what I'm hearing. I'm just saying.
Who?
I'm just hearing.
It was really good, man.
Yeah?
It was really good. It was really good. Obviously, to be able to be on the stage with Residente, who has like 27 Grammys, and then obviously Bad Bunny. It's once again uniting genres, uniting different points of views, and all we want to do is go on stage and have a good time and feed of what the reaction of the audience is going to be like. I'm sure it's going to be very positive.
You say you need that audience. You're going out on tour.
I am.
Are you excited for that? And does everybody go on tour with you?
You know, everybody, as in my entire family.
Your entire family?
Yeah.
You're taking everybody.
Tutors, everybody, hubby. Hey, come on. It is important. We start in February 7th in Puerto Rico, and then we go to Chile, Argentina, and then it's going to be nonstop. I can't wait.
That's a lot, Ricky. Moving, it's one thing like moving kids who are a little bigger.
Yeah,
Little
but
ones.
babies.
Babies.
Yeah. But you know what? They chose me as daddy, so they knew what life was going to be like before they were even born. That's the way I see it. I'm a very spiritual guy, and that's the way I see things. And you should see beautiful Lucia. You just clap and she dances.
Does she dance?
Oh yes, she's 10 months old and she's got it going. She's got the rhythm.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine. They're troopers.
Do you sing a lot to her?
I do. I do, and she goes da 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 da. Oh my God, we're creating a monster.
Oh, that's
A good
amazing.
one.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
She has it in her genes. It's
Yeah.
there.
Super Bowl's in Miami this year. Any chance that?
Wow, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be very special. I will be watching. I will be watching. I mean, maybe I'll fly to Miami. Maybe I'll be there. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But it's really nice when you can mix such a powerful event with sports. It's a very beautiful and cultural event as well.
Yeah.
And now the fact that they're opening the doors to Latin sounds to be part of the celebration, it's something that I'm having a really good time.
If you're going to have Latin sounds,
Well, where are you coming from? What do you know that I don't know? Is there something I don't? Am I missing? I don't know. Let's see what happens. In the meantime, I know Jennifer Lopez and Shakira will do amazing.
yeah, no, of course. They'll handle their business. More acting in the future?
I would love that. I would
Yeah?
love that. I had an amazing opportunity to work with Ryan Murphy and obviously Penelope Cruz, Darren Criss, Edgar Ramirez. I got a nomination. I got an Emmy nomination.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's the industry and the audience saying that I did a good job. All I have to say is that I would wake up every morning at 5 o'clock in the morning to read my scripts and study, and I always had a good time on set. And people that have done this forever said, Ricky, we must have done something really, really good. Just about the fact that we're having such a good time doing this. And it was a really dark and intense story.
Yes, it was.
I was his partner. I loved him. He was a genius. The whole cast, we would spend our days off together. So that says a lot of how magical it was to be able to work with Ryan Murphy's production.
Yeah, it was fantastic, and everybody in
That was cool.
Hollywood, we soaked it up. So
It
that's
was
why I was
intense.
wondering. I was like,
It was
I
intense.
feel like there's a movie or something is in your future, something.
Say it louder.
I'll say it. Movie or something's in your future. Something, Ricky.
Let's see what happens. I would love that.
New album. What can you tell me about it?
So hopefully it'll come out in February, and I've locked myself in the studio for the last 8 months, and every time I show something, what I'm working on, to people that know about music, goes, Rick, the good thing about this is that it doesn't sound like anything out there. That's exactly what you want to hear, and I haven't felt like this in a long time with my music. I guess I'm in a really good place, professionally, personally, my family. My culture. I go back to Puerto Rico, and I feel that my people need to say a lot, and I'm just grabbing their thoughts, and I'm just opening that channel to be able to send a message out there of progress, of unity, and it's something that is not only happening in Puerto Rico. The whole continent needs to hear about this. The U.S. needs to hear about this. Europe as well, and I can't wait to be back next year with my new album.
Oh, any surprises on there? Anybody surprising that we're going to be like, whoa?
But you know what? It's not over till it's over. Living La Vida Loca was born at the end of the production when we were mixing that album. All of a sudden, Living La Vida Loca showed up. So the creative process, it's still open, and I'm willing to exchange ideas with different artists too. If you want to jump, anybody, come here. Let's make it happen.
Now that you have conquered Vegas, what advice would you have for Kelly Clarkson, who has a
Kelly,
residency?
love.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're gonna have a great time. It's very beautiful. I mean, Vegas it's a city that it's a magnet for crowds from all over the world. So you will be able to see different flags from all over the world enjoying your music, Kelly. So just have a good time. But you're amazing. You're great. You're not gonna have a problem with this. I'm coming to see you. I will.
Your show was a lot, though. You were running around. You had the set. It was a
like
lot.
On steroids. But that's how I do things. My mom goes, you do things big. If not, you don't do them, right? Oh, I go, Mom, I'm a Capricorn. I'm stubborn, and I like challenges, and I think Vegas was a very beautiful challenge that inspired me to do what I'm doing today.
Thursday night before you walk out on the stage, what will be the last thing that you think?
I'm gonna ask for a little bit of silence and do a little bit of meditation, and then my family, man, my kids, they'll be watching at home, my husband as well, and it's gonna be dedicated to them because we've been away for a whole week. It's too much for me.
That's a long time.
So this is gonna be it's gonna be all about them, in my heart and soul.
Look for fireworks when Ricky hits the stage to perform his new song with Bad Bunny and Residente called Cántalo.
Habla, puedo cantarlo.